guys, let's talk about episode 6. Season 3, episode 6 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Belly having to be staying with Jeremiah for like 2 weeks straight because after the peach scene, she couldn't, like, she was so nervous around Conrad that she had to, like, dip. Girl. Speaking of, so back to, like, them. So when they were searching for apartments, he wanted to get a apartment with Cappy. The fact that, like, he's in credit card debt. Are we surprised? Really? Like, are we surprised? Because you wanted free Bruins tickets. You went into credit card debt because you have... And mind you, we'll get an apartment without having a credit check. That doesn't exist. Also, like, him not knowing how credit scores work. Checks out. I feel like Belly was remembering the debt ball when she went to, like, check out the venue. And, like, her saying that we have to, like, weather through the storm means, like, you know, yeah, we'll get through the storm. The storm being your wedding. What do you mean? Why are you calling your wedding your wedding? You have to get through your wedding as a storm? Girl. If there's signs telling you not to get married, that's it. That's it right there. Also, like, her going back home and, like, not being able to sit in the same room as Conrad because after the peace scene. It's like, I'm just eating a Kit Kat. Eat the chicken he left for you. Can we talk about the fact that, like, he made her, like, he left her a bowl of chicken with corn and a cookie with a little sticky note that said eat it, and she didn't eat it, and he knew that, like, it's because she's upset about Laurel. So what does he do? He goes and he texts Laurel to meet her, and then he meets up with her, and he tells her to go to Belly's wedding, and he's the only one that can convince her to go. Hello? That is a real man. Mind you, he gains nothing out of telling her to go to her wedding. Genuinely, he gains nothing out of it. Actually, if anything, he's the one that suffers because, you know, he's sort of being together forever. And then when she said, why are you doing this? What do you get to gain out of this? And it's like, it makes her happy. And that's all that matters to him. And he's like, when are you going to be happy, Connie? Also, him buying her food, he's like, no, he's like, Kong girls need to eat. That is a real man. That is a real man. The bridal shower. I'm not going to hold you. I started cheering up when Laurel actually did show up, though. It was so sweet. Also, like, Belly remembering the scene of Rosie thinking it was Jeremiah and her sweetest moment of Jeremiah, and it's actually Conrad. Girl. Also, it shows you that she's not a reliable narrator, but also it means, why is the sweetest moment? Are you mistaking things that Conrad, like Jeremiah did when they were actually Conrad? I think your mind's trying to tell you something, Belly. But also, like, Steven was so funny at the bridal shower. The way he screamed the lingerie. This episode reminded me how much I love Steven. I feel like up until this point of the season, I forgot how much I loved Steven. It was the prior 2 seasons, he was, like, my second favorite character after Conrad. So, like, he's funny. I think it's interesting that Denise and him are going to make a company. I thought they were going to date, but they're building a secret company for his gaming. I'm interested to see where it goes. And that being said, him and Taylor, I have to say it, him and Taylor were sweet. They were cute. They had cute moments. I think they still need to work. I think Taylor is the one that really needs to work on herself. Do I think they're eventually going to get back together? Yeah. It's so obvious they're going to probably be the ones that are in game. Also, Adam and Kaylee. When he told about him, Conrad and Jeremiah in the car, that he's dating her now, and he's like, oh, you know, it kind of happened now. Conrad was this close to being like, really? The old Connor, season 2 Connor, season 1 and 2 Connor, the one therapy were about to be undone in like 5 seconds if Jeremiah didn't, like, tap on his shoulder. I don't think Jeremiah even knows that his father cheated on his mother with Kaylee. Like, I think I'm under the impression that he still, like, he doesn't know that. Like, he's just shocked that they're, like, a thing. I don't think he actually knows that Adam cheated on Susanna while she had cancer, and I don't think he knows that Adam cheated on Susanna with Kaylee. Because I don't think Conrad ever told him, and I don't think Belly told him either, so. And obviously Laurel's not going to tell him, so I don't think he knows that. But he knew Conrad was about to crash out. We were about to get sassy Conrad again. But also, like, we kind of did at dinner when he's like... He pissed me off. Adam literally, he stays pissing me off. Like, the way he was trying to get at Conrad at dinner. Like, this is why your sons don't like you. Like, Jeremiah tries so hard to, like, get his father to like him, but, like... You don't want him to like you. You don't. But literally Jeremiah is like a spinning image of Adam, low-key. But like also it pissed me off too when Jeremiah like kind of like he let out a little smile when he found out Conrad got fired. This man and his one-sided beef with Conrad, like not only that, like when they were at dinner and like when Belly called him and told him that like she mixed up the memory, he got so pissed after that. And then Adam was like, don't worry, you don't leave alone, she has Conrad. That's what he's worried about. And then finally the wound scene, the surfing scene. That was for the book, girlies. That was for the book, straight out of book. Copy paste straight out of book. And I loved it. I loved it so much. Belly's like, no, I'm gonna take care of you. We're not doing this. You know, because the thing about Conrad still doesn't like people to take care of him. He doesn't like people to know when he's feeling vulnerable. You know, he doesn't like to burden anyone. And Belly's like, no, I'm gonna help you. And then, girl, she was in a trance when he put his hands on her shoulder. His groans and more. I know she was having flashbacks. And the eye contact, the fact that she leaned in to kiss him, he was not leaning in to kiss her. Like, I don't think he realized that she was like having these thoughts. He was just like in pain. Like, he's in his own, like he's like 2 seconds away from passing out from losing so much blood. And so he's like leaning on her and he's struggling to walk and stuff like that. So she's cleaning his wound and she's like having like low-key, like she kept checking him out. Like not even that, like not even just like before that she was already checking him out, but like when he was standing in front of her completely shirtless, she kept checking him out. She kept looking at him while like instead of at his leg wound, she kept looking at him. And she kept like sneaking glances at him. And then when he put it, she like literally leaned in to kiss him. And she would have kissed him if he didn't say Belly, which kind of like snapped her out of the trance a little bit. And then like he so out of breath. So he's like, I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't think I think he's completely oblivious to what was going on in Belly's head. And then he's even more insane. And that scene shows you it's not just Conrad. It's not one-sided feeling. Belly's feeling the exact same thing towards Conrad as he is feeling with her. She's realizing that she's in love with him. But also like the scene where she's like bye the one with bye Birdie with we love you Conrad. The joy of your preaching dreams. Then like her grabbing the area and like the fact that they played False God, and if you remember, False God was played in season 1 when Belly and Conrad almost kissed and Jeremiah shot the firework at them. That's when like her heartbeat restarts. So like in season 2 she said like I evict you from my heart, and then her heartbeat restarts right before they play False God. And like she's like, it's not like with the Peaches this time, it was all me. What did I just do? It's starting to crumble. And also like when her and Taylor were talking like at her bridal shower, like you hesitated, and she's like, yeah, that does not look like sure of someone who's married. That and coupled with the fact that she's starting to realize that her feelings for Conrad have just been buried, and she still feels these feelings for Conrad. I'm so excited for next week's episode, especially because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the Conrad finding about being cheated on, that Belly was cheated on. I think we're gonna get the love confession. And I have a feeling we're gonna get to see Belly dreaming about Conrad as well. I think those 3 are gonna be in the next episode. And I'm so excited for the next episode, and the fact that we are officially in Belly Conrad season. We're officially there, Bill.